As the sun sets over mid-Michigan, the sports spirit ignites. Volleyballs soar, echoing the determination of champions. The gridiron roars to life as student-athletes clash in a dance of skill, strength, and strategy. Basketball courts pulse with energy, each dribble a heartbeat of the game. As winter turns to spring, the diamonds will glisten under the sun, a stage for baseball and softball glory and triumph. Fans unite in a symphony of support for their beloved teams. Amid cheers and tears, memories are etched into the tapestry of time. Join us as we journey through the magic that is high school sports. It's time for high school volleyball on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Hello and welcome to Shepherd High School for one of two volleyball games this week here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, as it's the Shepherd Blue Jays and the Ithaca Yellow Jackets. Old CSAA rivalry here if you're a 90s or 80s kid like me going back in the day. So one always means a little bit more. We've got football coming up in week 9, but like you said, no longer CSAA rivals, but still right up the bend on US 127. I always feel like when you have those major roads connecting schools, that's one of those things that can just make a good rivalry because you end up playing a whole lot because it's easy to get there, whether it's in the winter, the summer, or the fall. Shepherd probably comes into the favorite on this one as they're 14-7-1 on the year. Ithaca's 8-14-1 on the year. Ithaca only 2 seniors on the team. Shepherd quite a few more on the squad. But if I thought volleyball couldn't get any more difficult to call, well, they definitely throw me for a loop here on this one as it's B4 Foundation night. Pretty much anytime Shepherd and Ithaca get together, raising money for the great things that the B4 Foundation does. Shout out to Terry Hesbrook and the family down there in Ithaca for doing the great things that they are doing. But yeah, if I thought it couldn't get any more difficult, if you're looking down there, you see on the court, well, they've all got the B4 shirts on, which is great, but no numbers out there, and so you might hear a lot of good dig from Ithaca. Good play from Shepherd, this, that, and the other. That's because, yeah, the numbers, well, they've been taken away from this guy. So calling volleyball just getting a little bit more difficult as I try and get the hang of things here as we roll towards November and volleyball playoff action, which will have to be audio only. And so that's the thing. I got to get everything down. After this break.
Hey, Ro, want to toss
No, thanks.
a quick game of chess?
Maybe later.
Want me to teach you to ride a bike?
Pop, we did all that when I was little. Got any cookies?
High school student athletes working hard and showing pride for our community. For all of your real estate needs, go with Joe. Joe Wentworth with Bradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-817-1291.
Block Electric Company is a proud supporter of local schools and high school student athletes, learning skills in and out of the classroom to lead our communities tomorrow. Good luck to all student athletes from Block Electric, and go Aggies!
Jenna Gates.
And Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, just like our student athletes, they bring it. If you need sand or gravel, they bring it to you with fast service and a great price. For all of your sand and gravel needs, call Central Michigan Sand and Gravel today at 989-382-7089. Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, a proud supporter of our student athletes competing for their schools. The Diner, where homemade favorites come to life every day for breakfast and lunch. From fluffy pancakes to savory sandwiches, The Diner has your cravings covered. Discover the perfect blend of comfort food and camaraderie at The Diner. Join them every Friday night till 7 for their famous fish fry. The Diner on North Mission, Mount Pleasant.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. If you're joining us on the Facebook, if you're joining us on YouTube, still trying to test out the strength, quote-unquote, of our double streaming action here. If we have connection issues, I will be stopping that stream on YouTube, not on Facebook. Just a little, heads up to everybody out there. Got a whole lot more followers and subscribers on Facebook and YouTube, but something myself and buddy Adam Gersey continuing to work on here to bring you the absolute best and most coverage we can for high school sports here in the Mid-Michigan area. So things rolling good right now. But if I start to have some issues again, we might stop that YouTube stream and keep it rolling on Facebook for everybody out there checking out Ithaca Shepherd Volleyball here tonight as we get ready to roll again. B4 Foundation here, and it does look like the Ithaca girls are but obviously with the numbers out there, it's going to allow this guy to do a little bit better job making that call. Get Ithaca Volleyball, Shepherd Volleyball here tonight. Some of the names you're going to hear for the Lady Jays: Maddie Roth, Natalie Donnelly, Morgan Blenarchik, Bree Sprague, Bailey Trepanier, Tiana Trepanier, and Jayla Trepanier. Yep, a senior, a junior, and a sophomore, a trio of sisters. Sophomore Elise McDonald, Maya London, Emma Smith, and Arissa Florine. They're rounding out the Shepherd Lady J volleyball team. Slide over to the Ithaca Yellow Jackets. Just the two seniors, Kennedy Ryan and Emma Polash. Then you've got the younger Polash, who's a sophomore. She is outstanding. And rolling through some of the rest of the names here: Mackenzie McLean, Paisley Donovan, Chloe Skeeth, Phoebe Ochoa will be the libero. Aforementioned Emma Polash, Carly Marshall, Emma Rohrs, Kaylee McPherson, and Isabel Lorette. That is the squads for Ithaca and Shepherd. Ithaca comes in at 8-14-1. Shepherd at 14-7-1. Should be a good battle here tonight as both of these teams really get ready for district play. Just like baseball, just like basketball, if you're Coach Carla McDonald, if you're Coach Sheila Zaharko, obviously you want to win every game. You go into every game wanting to win, expecting to win, but when it comes to the sports other than, football, it really doesn't matter a whole lot. Everybody gets into the playoffs, so even if you struggle all year long, start playing your best volleyball towards the end of October, going into November, you can go a long way and make some noise. Again, this is a young Ithaca Yellow Jacket team with a whole lot of juniors, a sophomore, and just two seniors, and so they're continuing to get some experience. And the Shepherd Blue Jay team, led by Maddie Roth and Morgan Blenarchik, they're 14-7-1 on the year, looking to make some noise, top of the Jack Pine Conference. Time for us to take another break here on our Woods Household Appliance pregame show. Go see Brett and the crew up at Woods Household in Clare. They will hook you up, get you ready to go. If they can find furniture for this guy and his dog, they can find furniture for just about anybody. It's the Woods Household Appliance pregame show. Back with more right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Bill's Custom Fab.
For grown and mid-Michigan moms, visit Bryant Family Farms in Shepherd. Moms love mums, so show your mom some love with Bryant Family Farms. Bryant Family Farms also offers maple syrup, pumpkins, beef, goats, and fresh-cut flowers, with you pick, bouquet arrangements, and subscription flowers. Show your mom some love this fall with Bryant Family Farms, 3.5 miles south of the casino on South Leeton Road. Visit BryantFF.com or call 989-304-1201. The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years. All Seasons Fireworks is a big fan of all the athletes, coaches, officials, and volunteers who make high school sports happen. Make your next event bigger and brighter. Stop by All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. Graduations, birthdays, weddings, or a big win become more memorable underneath a night sky lit up by the magic of fireworks. All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant.
Elevate your banking experience. Isabella Bank is your local banking partner. We understand the importance of personalized service, providing solutions that fit your unique needs. When you bank with us, together we can drive positive change and build stronger communities. Experience banking redefined. Make the switch today and experience banking that goes beyond. Isabella Bank. Local. Growing. Staying. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When your team or business needs to look good, don't get left hanging. Call or stop by Hanging by a Thread in Wademan, the official embroiders for the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Hanging by a Thread, a proud supporter of local schools. Bryce Updegraff with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates thanks the coaches and officials who put in the time to help student athletes achieve their dreams and goals. For all of your real estate needs, the Bryce is right with Bryce Updegraff. With Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-620-6595.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for tuning in to the Woods Household Appliance pregame show. Go see Rhett and the crew at Woods Household Appliance in Clare. Big shout out to our other big sponsors, too. Weefrich Financial, Bird All-American Grill, Bill's Custom Fab, Gates Drilling and Service, and we're coming to you live from the Barberry Law Studios, built by our friends at Konwinski Construction. Also a shout out to Fisher Companies, Central Concrete, Central Asphalt and Fisher Transportation, Barry Funeral Home, Boomer's Lawn Care, Doozy's Ice Cream Place, WW Construction, Almost Up North, and Stitches for Britches, Gross Farms, Bragg Gross Electric, Schaefer's Bait and Sporting Goods, and our friends at Bogue, Banga, and Bradley. Mentioned it to you before. Kenny DeRyan, Alyssa Polash, Mackenzie McLean, Paisley Donovan, Chloe Skeet, Phoebe Ochoa, Emma Polash, Carly Marshall, Emma Roars, Kaylee McPherson, Isabel Lorette. Some of the girls' names you're going to be hearing for Ithaca. For Shepherd, Maddie Roth, Natalie Donnelly, Morgan Blenarchek, Bree Sprague, Bailey Trepanier, Tiana Trepanier, Jayla Trepanier, Elise McDonald, Maya Lundeen, Emma Smith, and Arissa Florian. And when I've tried to figure out, starting lineups for girls volleyball, well, it's a little bit difficult because there are so many substitutions that are going to be coming in and coming out. And in particular, Morgan Blenarchek and Phoebe Ochoa, the two liberos for each team. They will be out there wearing different color shirts. They could substitute without a substitution penalty. I don't even necessarily want to call it a penalty. But here we go, ready for some Yellow Jacket Blue Jay action for the first time here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Something you'll see here a whole lot of. Ithaca and Shepherd are matching up, just like Shepherd and Clare matching up. We're going to do everything we can to be there for it. Ithaca comes in at 8-14-1. The Lady Jays coming in at 14-7-1. So again, if I'm calling for a favorite, you're definitely thinking about Shepherd, but I think we could see 5 close sets here tonight. We're all set and ready to go. Out there in the pink are the Lady Jays of Shepherd. Out there in the blue and gold, you see the Ithaca Yellow Jackets. And in the blue, white, and red, it looks like, is libero Morgan Blenarchek. Phoebe Ochoa not rocking the opposite colors tonight, or as I look to the bench, do I see 6 out there? No, I don't. So we'll get that figured out as we go along here. On the serve for the Lady Jays is going to be Jayla Trepanier. Sends it across. Here we go, underway on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network with Yellow Jacket and Blue Jay volleyball action. Nice little dump over by the Jays. It's handled by Ithaca. Now Kennedy Ryan's going to bump it over to Blenarchek. Trepanier looking to set up her sister. It's a nice hit, and it's going to end up being a kill as it goes almost out into the hallway here. And a really nice job by Trepanier, setting up Trepanier for the hit and the kill. Remaining on the serve is the other Trepanier. 3 of them out there right now for the Jays. Got to be a whole lot of fun for those 3 girls to be able to play volleyball with their sisters, or maybe sometimes maybe not so fun. Comes the set and the spike. Nice job reading that by the Yellow Jackets, but still going to work out as Emma Smith just has so much downward trajectory with her hops on that one. She made it a difficult play for the Yellow Jackets, and the Lady Jays are up 2-0. Can you look at the records? 14-7-1. 8-14-1, but Ithaca played some really good competition this year. I guess so has Shepherd as well, but say they are very capable of winning any game out there. There's a little mistake at the net by Kaylee McPherson, and that's the one thing that I'm really learning about volleyball. Similar to tennis, it's all about keeping it going, not having an unforced error yourself. If you can just keep the ball from hitting the floor, wait for the other team to make a mistake, you're usually going to be in good shape. Nice hit at the net from Kennedy Ryan. And we're going to have a double hit on the side of Shepherd that will give the point to Ithaca. 3-1 our score here. And I got to give some credit to the Shepherd athletic director, Ryan Hartgrader. I didn't use the scoreboard camera last time because I didn't have the best angle. And he says, well, I can make sure the hoop's up a little bit farther this time if you want to check it out. Well, they did have the hoop up a little bit farther, so I do actually have a pretty nice view of the scoreboard here, but didn't bring the other camera in, so that's a whoopsie. That one's kind of on me, but big shout out to Ryan Hartgrader, all the athletic directors locally making it possible for me to bring you action here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Nice kill over that time from the Yellow Jackets. It's now 4-2. It's volleyball here on a Monday night. Natalie Donnelly coming into the game for Shepherd on the serve. Now for the Yellow Jackets is going to be Kaylee McPherson. Sends over a float serve. Handled by Blenarchek. Then to Donnelly. Trepanier just going to send this one over. Nice shot into the donut hole, though. It's going to be good for a point. I don't know if that was Trepanier or Emma Smith, but either way, it was a nice play from the Blue Jays. It wasn't really a play to be made at the net. It's almost kind of serve style. They sent it over into just the right spot. It's a good serve from Emma Smith. Jackets trying to set something up, but they just have to pass it over. Blenarchek comes in, allowing for Trepanier to set it. She tries to dump it over the net. It's read by the Yellow Jackets. Trepanier looking to set up for her sister. It's a nice hit, but it's dug out by Ithaca. Ithaca now with a chance for the kill. Polash sends it over, but it's dug out by Emma Smith. A big kill at the net, but it's blocked. Elise McDonald went up, made a fantastic hit, but there at the net, I believe that was Miss Alyssa Polash with the block, or at least I'm going to give her credit for it on my Spock's unofficial stats. Kennedy Ryan now on the serve for Ithaca. Sends it to the back corner. Looking for the kill this time is Elise McDonald. A little too long on that one. 5-4 the score. Shepherd in the lead. Ryan has to retrieve the ball over all the way the Oppo bleachers, I should say. Stand on that Blue Jay line, a couple steps forward before she serves it across. And a really nice serve from Ryan was handled by Emma Smith, but the only thing she could really do was go for the set, kind of horizontal from her neck area. Just a tough angle for her teammates to try and come in to make a play. Ryan back on the serve. Blenarchek. Front row, it's passed over. Ithaca will play it. Might have been out of bounds. Hit at the net. Dug out by Shepherd. No issues. McDonald now looking for the kill. Looks to go to the back row, and it's going to be just out of bounds. 6-5. Ithaca goes in front here in set number 1 of possibly 5 here tonight with the Shepherd Blue Jays and the Ithaca Yellow Jackets. Ryan on the serve. and it's going to be in right on the back line, I believe. Or no, but actually the point's going to go to Shepherd. Look good from here, but those little ladies with the flags out there got a much better view than I do. On the serve for the Shepherd Blue Jays is going to be Tiana Trepanier. Ithaca's just going to have to pass this over. Maybe a chance for Shepherd to set something up here. McDonald looking for the kill. She slams it down. 7-6 Shepherd with the lead. That's what a good serve can do. Trepanier sent it over. It was tough to deal with. So Ithaca didn't really have a chance to go for the hit. All they could do was pass it over to Shepherd. Allowed them for a good opportunity to set up that kill opportunity for Elise McDonald. That serve is going to be right into the net. And so it's going to go back to Ithaca, and we are tied up at 7 apiece. Maya London coming into the game for the Blue Jays, giving Tiana Trepanier a break. Ithaca now on the serve. It's the sophomore Alyssa Polash. Sends it across, mishandled on the back row by Shepherd, so it's going to be an ace for Polash. She's got a nice block here with the girl early going, along with that ace as well. Ball back to Polash. I think this is where you get these moments in between play where you think volleyball is not the fastest going sport. And then when things get going, you get a rally that goes for a minute or two. Holy moly, it can go fast. That serve a little long for Polash is going to go out of bounds, so we're tied back up at 8. And I expect it to be this close all the way through all 3 sets. No matter if anybody gets up to a 2-0 lead or anything like that, because when it's Ithaca, when it's Shepherd, as I said in the pregame, just means a little bit more. Nice dig from the Jackets. Trying to find the kill opportunity over on the far side. A nice dig from Emma Smith from Shepherd. Now Trepanier looking for the kill, and she gets it. That was Bailey Trepanier, the sophomore, with the kill on that one. 9-8, Shepherd goes in front. On the serve is going to be Morgan Blenarchek for the Lady Jays. Jackets getting the set. Now looking for the little tip over. It's missed timing on the jump over there on the far side as Emma roars. It's going to make it 10-8. Shepherd with the lead here in set number 1. Blenarchek will remain on the serve. Pair of Trepaniers out there with London, Emma Smith, and Arissa Florian. Comes a serve. Nice serve towards the front row. Ithaca handles it, sends it back over. Trepanier trying to set up her sister. It's dug out by Ithaca. Ithaca now looking for the kill opportunity. Nice block at the net, but it's going to go out of bounds. The point's going to go to Ithaca, 10-9. Proud of myself that last play right there for one of the first times. Something, happened real quick, bang, bang. I didn't need to kind of wait a second and look up at the scoreboard to see what was happening. 10-9 our score. On the serve is Paisley Donovan. Blenarchek looking to set it from that back row. It's going to be passed over by Trepanier. Ithaca now looking for the kill opportunity. Shepherd just going to have to pass this one over with Blenarchek. Ithaca looking for a little tip over, and it's a great idea. Nice play from Paisley Donovan. Got in the front row after that. And that's similar to that line single. It's all the same in the box score. That's a point nonetheless, no matter how it looks for Ithaca. 10-10 our score here in set number 1. Looking for the kill on the far side is Chloe Skeeth, but it's going to go into the net. She didn't have a great angle on that one. Didn't have a chance to jump, so she kind of tried hitting that one with her wrist to send it over with a little oomph on it. Mistimed it, went into the net. Natalie Donnelly back into the game for the Blue Jays. She's on the serve. Nice block at the net from Emma Smith. It was a nice kill opportunity for Emma Roars, but Smith was all over it. Big-time play from the senior Emma Smith on that one. Donnelly on the serve. Another good one right towards the sideline. It's going to be an ace for Natalie Donnelly. That's what that float serve does as I continue to learn more and more about volleyball. Donnelly sent it over. It didn't look like it was going to be anything tough to deal with, but then the Yellow Jacket player gets underneath it. It does not go where you want it to go. Another good serve. They're going to be able to get over. It's blocked at the net by Smith once again. Blenarchek sets it to Trepanier, trying to set up Smith for the kill, and she'll get it on the corner. Emma Smith, a couple of nice plays last time around and give more credit. The setters out there. On the set, that time was Jayla Trepanier. Donnelly will remain on the serve. Back-to-back points for her as Shepherd goes up 14-10. Sends this one right into the middle. Roar's looking for the kill, and it's another block at the net from guess who? Emma Smith. Fantastic play right now from Emma Smith. Timeout on the floor coming from Ithaca. They need it as they're now down 5, 15-10, the biggest lead of our first set. Give me an opportunity to thank some more of our great sponsors like J&J Auto, Konwinski Construction, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, ENS Graphics, GNS Mechanical, our friends Joe Wentworth and Bryce Updegraff, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, Isabella Bank, All Seasons Fireworks, The Diner, Block Electric, Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, Hanging by a Thread, and Bryant Family Farms, along with Mount Pleasant Public Schools. They're hiring bus drivers right now, and you can get paid training as well, so you get hired, getting paid right away. Mid-Michigan Sports Network, so happy to be with you here on this Monday night. Try to get in the dual stream going with Facebook and YouTube once again, but connection issues kind of putting a bit of a damper on that. But yes, we are now live on Facebook and YouTube every chance that we get that we can bring it to you. We got so many followers on Facebook, easy for me to, download that video and put it on YouTube later for everybody to check back out. But we are live in Shepherd for volleyball action. 15-10, Shepherd with the lead. Donnelly still on the serve as we come out of the timeout. Roar's looking for the kill at the net. This one's blocked by Smith once again, but it gets over. Shepherd, great job handling in that. Now Ithaca just going to have to pass this one over as they have a little miscommunication. Spaniard going for the kill off the pass. It's not dug out by Ithaca. Another fantastic play from Trepanier, as it's tough to remember all three of them out there. You've got 9, 10, and 11, the senior, the junior, and the sophomore. But Donnelly now with 3 or 4 consecutive points here. Nice little run from her serve position. Pass over, Blenarchek. Libero handles it. Allows for the set from Jayla Trepanier, and it's hammered over by Bailey Trepanier. Woo! So the setter right now, Jayla Trepanier doing a nice job that time setting up her sister for the kill. And Shepherd now in control here in set number 1 behind Donnelly at the serve as it's 17-10. Trepanier looking for another set. Looking for the back row kill is Blenarchek, and she's going to get it. Big time play there on the kill from Blenarchek. You usually don't have your libero going up for the kill very often, but Blenarchek showing the versatility there, and Donnelly remains on the serve. 18-10 the score. I believe when she took over, it might have been 10-10. A nice little float serve here into the corner, diving to keep it alive is Donovan. And Ithaca will not get it across. It's another ace for Natalie Donnelly. Her second. She's got a run now of 7, 8, 9 points and has really helped the Blue Jays take control here in set number 1. Look for the kill at the net is Roars, but it's going to be long. And Donnelly's run will continue. It is now 20-10. And it was 10-10, 11-10, 12-10 when Donnelly took over at the serve. This is where you just start putting down the checks here. I'm going to give her 8 points in a row, because that's just something to remember as this evening goes on. Have to go with a chance to set something up here for Roars at the net, and she'll get it inbounds to finally stop the run. 20-11 our score, but Donnelly going for about 8 straight points there. Couple of aces in there as well. Now Ithaca back on the serve, 20-11 our score. Shepherd a bit in control here in set number 1 as we played at 25. You got to win by 2. Trepanier looking to set up Smith for the kill. Beautiful dig by the Yellow Jackets. Ryan looks to send it over. It's going to go into the net. 21-11, Shepherd with the lead. And now back on the serve, it will be the setter, Jayla Trepanier, who's done a fantastic job setting up teammates on this early evening. I think setter libero, always really good service as well, as I'm starting to learn more and more about the high school volleyball action. Roars passes this one over. Blenarchek to Trepanier, looking to set up the other Trepanier. A nice diving dig from Blenarchek to keep it alive. And then a tip over from Trepanier for the point. Ooh, and pardon me if I missed that one on the camera, but a beautiful dig from Blenarchek to keep it alive. And then Trepanier with the kill. It's 22-11. Shepherd with the lead here in set number 1. On the serve remains Jayla Trepanier. Looking for the kill is Candy Ryan. She smacks this one, but it's going to be out of bounds. 23-11. Shepherd with a great opportunity here to take set number 1 early. Trepanier remains on the set. In the back row with her is Donnelly. Front row you got Blenarchek, a pair of Trepaniers, and Emma Smith. Aurora's looking to get set up for the kill. It's going to go into the net. 24-11. Shepherd now in front. Back on the serve is Jayla Trepanier. And there's 2 seniors on this young Ithaca squad. Shepherd looking really good right now. It's 24-11. Set point, and they get the ace to end it. 25-11. A big-time domination in that first set from the Lady Jays of Shepherd. Woo! Time for us to take a break here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. When we come back, we'll get you all set up for more action as it's the Shepherd Blue Jays and the Ithaca Yellow Jackets volleyball action here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Back after a couple-minute break.
Jenna Gates.
And Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant. Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill buys standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher Day or give them a call at 989-317-8582. For over 4 decades, ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good, ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. 2-0 Ithaca already on top after a couple nice serves from Emma Roars and 3-minute breaks in between. Well, a little bit shorter here, but again, I don't think the officials are going to complain to me. And again, a big shout out to them for being here. And if you want to be a referee, go to MHSA.com, click the Be the Referee tab. We always need more officials. You need to be smarter, have a little bit better vision than I do, but go check that out. Not a bad way to make an extra little buck and to get the best seat in the house. Best seat in the house brought to you by our friends at Wood Household, and we are going to give it to the officials because, hey, is there a better seat to watch some high school volleyball than that action right there? And so MHSA.com, be the referee, get the best seat in the house, brought to you by our friends at Wood Household Appliance in Clare. Ithaca with the 3-1 lead here in set number 2. Send it over. Nice dig from Blenarchek. Smith passes it back over now. Ithaca with a chance to set something up here, but a little sloppy on the play as they pass it back over. Blenarchek Trepanier, that's what you want to do to set up the other Trepanier for the kill. It's dug out in the back row. Smith on the front line. Now she hits it again, not in a good direction. Blenarchek's able to get control of it. Jayla Trepanier sends it back over. Donovan wants to set up Ryan for the kill. It's off the net. Blenarchek tries to keep it alive, but it goes into the stands. Nice kill that time from the senior, Kennedy Ryan. It's now 4-1. Ithaca with the lead here in set number 2. Chris Bachman with you here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. High school volleyball action. Yeah, that's right, baby. We're bringing you that high school volleyball action. If you are new to the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, covering high school football, volleyball this fall. We'll be covering girls, boys basketball in the winter. And then comes springtime, we'll be covering some baseball and softball action as well. 4-2 our score. Shepherd now on the serve. It'll be the sophomore Bailey Trepanier, who had a couple kills in that first set. Nice serve. Ithaca, it's a good job setting up Polash for kind of a hit off the pass. Now setting up Emma Smith. She's blocked at the net. Great block from Polash. Point's going to go to Ithaca as they have a good start here to set number 2. 5-2 is the score. Ithaca with the lead. And senior Kennedy Ryan will be on the serve for the Lady Jackets. A big shot to Kennedy Ryan, Emma Polash. They were one of the first athletes to catch up with me earlier this fall, talking some volleyball action. It was a whole lot of fun, and I learned a whole lot with those guys talking to me. That point goes to Shepherd. Now 5-3 on the serve for the Lady Jays is going to be Emma Smith. She had a really good first set. I got her for at least 1 kill and a whole lot of blocks. She sends this one over for the Jays. Mishandled by the Yellow Jackets, so the ace is going to go to Emma Smith. Now started writing down some A's for aces, some kills, some K's for kill, some D's for dig, and some B's for block to try and keep track of some stats here for these ladies as I continue to learn high school volleyball. My goal is to be able to make sense of it. It's another ace for Emma Smith. Goal is to be able to make sense of it by the time I get to the playoffs and I have that audio-only call for everybody out there. Remaining on the service, give me Smith. We're now tied up at 5 apiece. If you're Ithaca, you really don't want to fall behind in this second set. Already down 1-0. A beautiful little tip over on the far side from Chloe Skeeth. Found a little opening there. And it might not look as cool, might not be as fun to go up there and smack it, but those little tip plays are my absolute favorite, and it ends up as a kill all the same. 6-5, Ithaca with the lead. Set number 2, Shepherd leads at 1-0. Alyssa Polash on the serve. Sent back over by Florine. Now the Yellow Jackets looking to set something up. Going for the block at the net is Florine. It's off the net, and it'll be a point for the Blue Jays, and I'm going to give Florine credit for the block there from her middle blocker position. 6-6 the score. Coming out of the game is Tiana Trepanier. Coming into the game is Maya London. 6-6 our score here in set number 2. Shepherd leads at 1-0. Really nice serve diving to keep it off the ground is Chloe Skeeth. Blenarchek keeps it off the back row. Trepanier now looking to set up McDonald, and she doesn't go for the kill. She goes for the little tipsy-roo, and it's good. Nice play from Elise McDonald getting the kill. 7-6, Shepherd with the lead. Remaining on the serve is London. Roars now a little tip herself, but it's going to be out of bounds. We just mishandled that one a bit. 8-6 now. Shepherd with the lead here in set number 2. They already lead at 1-0. Shepherd comes in as night 14-7-1. Ithaca 8-14-1. Roars tips it over. For the middle blocker kill is Florian's handled out, but she knocks it right back over, and she'll get the kill on the second time. Almost like getting her own offensive rebound. She sent it over. It was a nice dig, but then she sent it right back, and Ithaca couldn't handle it a second time. It's now 9-6. Jays in front. Sent over by the Yellow Jackets. Blenarchek now looking for a back row attack. It's going to go off the net. 9-7 the score. Ithaca will be back on the serve. We have more volleyball action later this week with Mount Pleasant and Bay City Central. And then Friday, more football action. Shepherd Blue Jays homecoming as they take on the Clare Pioneers. A 1-5, 5-1 matchup there. Shepherd be big underdogs in that one, but those youngsters for Shepherd continue to play better and better and better. Nice job by Shepherd. Again, you just keep it off the ground. You keep it off the ground. You wait for the other team to make a mistake, and that's what happened there. Maybe a little miscommunication between Ithaca as you had a couple girls both going for that volleyball. 10-7, Shepherd with the lead. Blenarchek on the serve for the Lady Jays. Sends it over and again. Two Yellow Jacket players in the same spot at the same time. A really nice play from Kennedy Ryan to get it over. Ryan passes it back over once again. It's tipped right at the net by Florine. Blenarchek now sends it over on the set. Chance for the Jackets to set something up here for Roar. She's blocked at the net, but it still goes on the side of the Jays. Point goes to Ithaca, and a nice kill out there from Emma Roars. And it was a good block as well from Shepherd. But you get that right angle on the kill, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. 10-8 the score. This one's going to go into the net for Chloe Skeeth. 11-8 our score, as Shepherd will be back on the serve. Donnelly's coming back into the game, replacing Florine. She'll be on the serve. And it was Donnelly who kind of took over in the first set. She had 8 points in a row or so on the serve. A really good one here for another ace from Donnelly. She's on fire tonight. She had at least 2 aces in that first set. And again, a little confusing for this guy to learn about the aces. I think, for the ace, you just send it over. But no, it doesn't have to be that way. They can still get the receive on it, but as long as it doesn't get back over the net. She's done a fantastic job here. Ithaca looking to set up Roars for the kill. Nice job by Blenarchek from her libero position to get the pass going. Trying to set up the hit and kill for Trepanier, but it's going to go into the net. And back and forth here in this second set. 12-9, Shepherd with the lead. They are ahead 1-0. Emma Roars is on the serve for the Lady Jackets. It's going to be a little too much on that one. It's going to make it 13-9. Shepherd with the lead. Going back on the serve is Jayla Trepanier. And I feel like anytime I see the setter or the libero going back there for the serve, they're going to be very, very dangerous. Look for the kill on the far side. It's going to be just out of bounds, I believe. That was really close. But again, they got a much better view than I do there on that back line. Shepherd now up 5, 14-9. Trepanier on the serve again. Jayla Trepanier on the serve, I should say. And it's going to be another ace for the Blue Jays. Ithaca having a tough time. And again, as I look out there, I don't see number 6, the junior Phoebe Ochoa. And so she's missing tonight. Maybe a big absence for this Yellow Jacket team, missing their libero. A pancake dig, looking for it there at least, is Ithaca. It's going to go on the ground. 16-9. Shepherd now on top as they start to take control here again. And this time it's Jayla Trepanier on the serve. Last game it was Donnelly. Donovan looking to set up her teammate Ryan, sends it over, looking for the point, and she'll get it. No, Trepanier tries to keep it alive, but a great job by Ithaca getting the point that time. 16-10 is our score. Second set. Shepherd leads it 1-0 and up by 6 here in set number 2. That one is going to be just in on the back line. A beautiful serve from Ithaca. And Kaylee McPherson, she'll get another shot at it. That one was right on the back line. All the Shepherd girls let it go. You couldn't place it any better than that. Payne looking to set up Smith for the kill, and she will. Woo-hoo-hoo. Emma Smith going up and hammering that one down. She is having herself a fantastic night. Had her for 3 blocks, couple kills in that first set. She had a couple aces to start off this set for Shepherd. And now with a big-time kill right there. You think about that Bill's Custom fabrication of the game. Whew, it might be right there on that kill. Trepanier looking to set up her teammate once again. She goes to McDonald. It is good. That's where you get the brains, the smartness, the volleyball IQ from your setter. Trepanier could have gone right back to Emma Smith in the middle. Instead, she decided to go all the way to the outside to McDonald, and Ithaca wasn't ready for it. 17-12 the score. Actually, as I say that, it must have been out of bounds as Ithaca's back on the serve. As your boy continues to learn that volleyball action here. McDonald will get the kill this time. 18-12 now the score. And there is such a thing as the reverse sweep, but I have yet to see it. I've yet to see any of all the games that I've done. We did the try with Sacred Heart, Clare, and Beale City earlier. Those only go 3 sets, but I haven't seen anything go 4 sets yet. When I saw Mount Pleasant, Bay City Western, it was 3-0. Mount Pleasant. When I saw Shepherd, Clare, it was 3-0 Shepherd. When I saw Sacred Heart, Breckenridge, it was 3-0 Sacred Heart. So I feel like when you get down 2-0, mentally it's a big hurdle to overcome. Jackets not going for the kill, just kind of sent it over the net. Looking for the tip here. Emma Smith to McDonald. It's blocked at the net. A great play at the net from Alyssa Polash. It was coming over kind of softened, so she just swatted it right back down to the ground for the point. 18-13 our score. Emma Rowers coming back into the game for the Yellow Jackets. On the serve is the aforementioned Alyssa Polash. She's going to make a nice serve after making a nice play. Shepherd just trying to keep it alive. They will send it back over. Donovan handles it to McPherson. Now Roar's looking for the kill. It's dug out, but it's going to go to the back wall. And that's what happens. You get so much force on that. Emma Smith looked like she was in position, but it just goes flying off of her wrists or forearms. There's not a whole lot you can do except kind of close your eyes and pray and hope you get the right angle. 18-14 our score. I'm Ithaca. I don't want Shepherd getting to 20 until I'm at least at 17-18 since you're already down 1-0. Nice athletic play from McDonald to somehow get it over. Now they're looking for the kill. Blenarczyk handles it. Now McDonald with another tip over. They're going to say it was a double touch by McDonald, so the point will go to Ithaca. 18-15 now the score. Remaining on the serve is going to be the sophomore, Alyssa Polash. And they're going to say it's out of bounds, but it's going to be inbounds right on the line for the ace. Woo! Nice play from Alyssa Polash. Alyssa Polash, Emma Polash, Kennedy Ryan, Donovan Skeet, some of the names that call for Ithaca here in the early going. Donnelly, Blenarczyk, Trepanier, Trio, McDonald, Emma Smith, Rissa Florence, some of the names I've called for Shepherd here in the early going. Shepherd leads at 18-16 here in set number 2 as that one goes into the net for Florine. Now 18-17. Ithaca looking to roar back here behind the serve of Alyssa Polash. Sends it over. Trepanier with a little setter dump there. Nice dig out by McPherson. Going for the kill on the far side, and getting it is going to be Chloe Skeeth. Skeeth kind of went cross court on that one instead of trying to go down the line. She found a good empty spot. We are now tied up at 18 apiece here in set number 2. Best of 5 here on this Monday night in this B4 Foundation matchup between these two teams. B4 Foundation, Terry Hesbrook and the crew want people to speak up before hurt themselves or hurt somebody else. Go check out theb4foundation.org for full details and to get involved. That one's going to go into the net for Roars. 19-18, Shepherd back in front by just a point. And you got to win by 2 here in volleyball action. It's not necessarily the first one, 2:25. Going back in on the serve. It's going to be Maya London for the Shepherd Blue Jays. Roars sends it over with the pass. Blenarczyk, Trepanier will set it up. They're going to say it's a double touch out there for Florine. Again, that is a tough call. Similar to playing high school basketball, sometimes you get called for that carry or the double dribble, and you wonder, how did that happen? Feel that way right now with the double touch for some of these girls. Some of those rule changes kind of changing the way things are called. Want to make sure they're right on top of that double touch every single time. Shepherd just going to have to pass this one over. Maybe an opportunity for Ithaca to set something up for one of their players. Roars with the hit. It's blocked at the net. Shepherd with a chance now to go on the attack. It's Florine. She finds a great location for the kill. At least Florine's second kill here in set number 2. 2019 Shepherd in front. Coming to you from the Barberry Studios, built by Konowinski Construction. Also, big shout to Gates Drilling and Service, Bill's Custom Fab, the Bird All-American Grill, Woods Household Appliance in Clare, and our friends at Weefrich Financial. Nice job by Ithaca handling that one to get it back over. Shepard with another opportunity. It's dug out. Trepanier with a good hit, but McClain digs it out. Now a good dig from Blenarchek for Shepard. Trepanier sends it over. Ryan with the dig. Roars looking for that empty spot on the floor. It's not there. Trepanier looking to set up Florine on the kill, and she'll get it. Marissa Florine with back-to-back kills now for the Jays, and it's 21-19. Shepard with the lead. For Ithaca, you got to come out of this set with a victory, in my opinion. You do not want to go down 2-0. A really nice serve. Diving on the floor for it is Kennedy Ryan. Knocked over. It's blocked at the net, but got through the two defenders. Again, sometimes you just got to get it over the net. Chloe Skeeth, it wasn't fancy right there, but I'm writing down a K for kill because it hit the floor with her touching it last. Great play there from the Ithaca Yellow Jackets. 21-20 now our score. Trepanier looks to hammer it over. It's going to go into the net. We're back tied up. 21 apiece here in set number 2. Shepard leads it 1-0. It's the Blue Jays. It's the Yellow Jackets. You know it's always going to be a battle when Shepard and Ithaca get together. Skeeth serves it over. Trepanier sets it over. Yellow Jackets looking for the play at the net with Roars. She kills it over. It goes off the shoulder of Maya London. There's no way she was getting a hold of that one. A nice kill from the Yellow Jackets. I want to say there was Roars on that one. 22-21. Big time moments right here as Ithaca's up 1. Trepanier looking for a little tip over. Ithaca handles it. Now Ryan looking for the hit over. Into a good location, but it's dug out by the Blue Jays. Trepanier looking for the tip. It's going to be a double touch going against Ithaca. Ooh, that's a tough call going against Kaylee McPherson. It came over at the last second. I thought she just tipped it up, but a nice job by the official saying that was a double touch. And so it's going to be 22-22, and back in is Natalie Donnelly. On the serve. And she looks to get the ace. She almost got it. Ryan's just going to have to pass it over for Ithaca. Donnelly to Trepanier. Looking to set up her sister. Oh, what a play from Ithaca to get it back over the net. Trepanier looking to set up her sister once again. This one's going to be out of bounds. So 23-22. Ithaca goes on top, and somehow they got that first kill back over the net. And I'll say it again. The balloon hitting the floor. All the coaches were talking to me about it in the summer, in the fall as we were coming into volleyball season. And just don't let the balloon hit the floor out there. And if you can do that, you're going to win a whole lot of volleyball games. Now Ithaca goes up 24-22 on the ace from Emma Roars. We're going to have a timeout on the court from Shepard. A really good timeout here from Coach Zaharko. Try and regather the troops. It's 24-22. Ithaca in front here in set number 2. Shepard won the first set 25-11 going away. Emma Smith, several blocks, couple nice kills in that set. But Natalie Donnelly had a nice run from her serve position of 8 or 9 points. She just went back in on the serve for Shepard to try and get something going, but a nice job by Ithaca to stymie that. Other volleyball action tonight. Clare is at Cadillac. That's pretty much it for this Monday night. Tomorrow there's a bunch of games going on. Sacred Heart Academy hosts Merrill. Mount Pleasant Oilers host Grand Blanc. And Abil City is hosting Leroy Pine River. And on Thursday, more volleyball action as Mount Pleasant hosts Bay City Central. And Friday, more football action. We're back here in Sheptown as the Shepard Blue Jays host the Clare Pioneers in Jack Pine Conference action. Emma Roars on the serve for Ithaca. Set point for the Yellow Jackets. Ithaca trails Shepard 1-0, so it'll be big time for them to get this one here. Roars on the serve. Blenarchek to Trepanier. Little tip over. It's dug out by Kennedy Ryan to keep it alive. Now Maddie Smith. Little tip over from Trepanier. Ithaca does a good job keeping that one alive. Trepanier looking to set up her sister. A little dump there. And it's going to be a point for Shepard. Ithaca almost kept it alive again. There just wasn't enough girls on the front row as went boom, boom, boom. towards the scorer's table, and it's now 24-23. Ithaca with the lead. Shepherd on the serve. And again, you got to win by 2. Serve comes over. Ithaca, Polash just has to send it over. Not really a chance for a kill. Now a chance for Shepherd to set something up here. Trepanier gets it to the back row. It's dug out. Candy Ryan looking for a good location to send it. Nice job of Lenarchek digging it out. Now Trepanier looking for the kill, and she'll get it. We're tied at 24 here in set number 2. We've got a timeout coming from Ithaca. Again, we'll keep things right here. I'll continue to make the joke this first volleyball season of high school volleyball is not really built for TV, radio broadcast or anything like that. You got these short 1-minute timeouts. You got the quote-unquote 3 minutes in between sets, but you never really know. And again, I don't think I'm going to be able to go down there and tell the officials, hey, make sure you get that, TV clock going. We're just going to be here and do the best we can, and thank them for being here as well. Big shout out to our friends at Weefrich Financial, our sponsor of the Zaid Batchelder Baller of the Game. If you want to be a baller, go talk to Brian Weefrich and the crew at Weefrich Financial, and they will get you set up. Talk about that. Zaid Batchelder Baller of the Game and our Bird All-American Grill postgame show. I'll talk about the Weber Brothers Sawmill Timber of the Game, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assister of the game, as I've started to call it here in high school volleyball. And the lady who's on the serve right now for Shepherd are going to be in the running for that, Jayla Trepanier, and she gets a huge ace right there as well for the Jays, as it's now 25-24 set point for the Jays, and they could go up a monster 2-0 here on this Monday night. Again, anytime you play Ithaca, if you're Shepherd, anytime you play Shepherd, if you're Ithaca, it just means a little bit more. Big kill at the net from Kennedy Ryan as she ties it back up at 25 apiece. Woo! Kennedy Ryan right now is putting everything she's got into this, diving all over the floor, keeping the ball alive. She's fantastic watching on. Great leadership out there as a senior as well, trying to pump up her teammates. 25-25. Trepanier looking for the kill. It's dug out. And then a little misstep over there on the far side from the Yellow Jackets, and so it's going to be another match point for the Blue Jays on the serve. The youngest of the Trepaniers, the sophomore Bailey. 26-25. Here comes the serve. Tip. Look to set up Polash. She just has to pass it over. Donnelly looking to set up the setter Trepanier. Looking to set up McDowell. She goes for the kill. It's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. So the point, the set will go to the Shepherd Blue Jays. They are now up 2-0. They win the first one 25-11. The second one a bit more dramatic, 25-27. But they do take it. And woo, what a fantastic set that was. But again, as I see teams go down 2-0, it's just really tough to overcome. And then I start to think about how late I'll be here if Ithaca comes back to win this game. But these Yellow Jackets aren't going down without a fight. We're going to take another break here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. When we come back, set 3. The Blue Jays are up 2-0 on Ithaca here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Weefrich Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefrich Financial. Weefrich Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeefrichFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefrich Financial, member SIPC. When your team or business needs to look good, don't get left hanging. Call or stop by Hanging by a Thread in Wademan, the official embroiders for the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Hanging by a Thread, a proud supporter of local schools.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. About to start set number 3 here tonight. Shepherd already up 2-0. As I said, probably the favorite coming into tonight when you look at the records. Shepherd 14-7-1. Ithaca 8-14-1. Ithaca did start the season 0-7 though, and had a nice little run. Now, it was the Oiler invite that they were just at, playing against some bigger schools that knocked down that record a bit more once again. But two really good volleyball teams battling it out here on this Monday night on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network from the Barbary Law Studios. built by Konwinski Construction. Start to think about that Zaid Batchelder, baller of the game. Lots of girls from Shepherd playing really well, but the young lady with the ball right now, Jayla Trepanier, has done a fantastic job from her setter position. Another nice serve right here. It's going to be tough for Ithaca to just get over the net. Now looking for the kill at the net. There are the Blue Jays. Fourth touch. They're actually, going underneath the net was McPherson for Ithaca, and so it'll be 1-0 Shepherd with the lead. This is where you get in the danger zone now if you're the Yellow Jackets. You start to trail by 3, 4, 5 points here. You're already down 2-0. Just really becomes that dire straits Lloyd Christmas mode of, so you're telling me there's a chance. And also into the net for the Jackets. 2-0 Shepherd with the lead. The senior, Tiana Trepanier, remains on the serve. Or pardon me, it's the junior, Jayla Trepanier, on the serve. Been fantastic tonight from her setter position. Roar's looking for the kill. Way over top, though. 3-0 Shepherd with the lead. Trepanier remaining on the serve for the Jays. Nice little run to start this game. Sends it over. Donovan looking to set up Ryan. Nice job by Ryan not going for the jump in the kill because it just wasn't in a good position. That one's going to be a kill for the Blue Jays. The sophomore Bailey Trepanier finds a spot where no lady is for Ithaca in the back corner, and she gets the point. And it's now 4 straight for the junior Jayla Trepanier out there. You got to be so much fun for these 3 girls, a sophomore, a junior, and a senior being able to play together. Roar's looking for that back row attack. Nice dig from Blenarchek. Trepanier looking for the kill. It's blocked at the net, but right there to tip it back over again is Emma Smith on the kill. You think about the Weber brothers sawmill timber of the game. Who's been the strongest at the net tonight? Emma Smith. Kind of got her name penciled in there, written all over there. She has been fantastic. Jackets set it over. Blenarchek somehow keeps it alive, but it's into a spot where there's nobody for Shepherd. So 5-1 Ithaca now on the board here, and they're on the serve with Carly Marshall. Jays looking for the play at the net. It's blocked at the net, but it goes out of bounds, so it'll be another kill for Bailey Trepanier. She's got 2 of them already here in this set. 6-1 our score. McDonald coming back into the game for Shepherd. Trepanier with the serve. For a block at the net of the Jays. Nice tip over from Kennedy Ryan, or was that Polash? Smith hammers it down. Out of the back row. Nice dig by Donnelly to keep it alive. Now McDonald looking for the kill, and she gets it. Woo! Big time play from the sophomore right there. She's going to have a chance to make some, possibly put up some home run record numbers for the Shepherd softball team. I believe last year as a freshman, she might have had 15 or 16, something ridiculous like that. It was enough to where I started texting my friend Allison Curtis what the actual records are for all-time career home runs, because she might have a chance to make some noise there. She goes for another kill, and the sophomore gets it again. Elise McDonald, back-to-back kills here for the Blue Jays, and Shepherd really has taken over now in this match. They lead it 8-1 here in the third set, and they're already up 2-0. Trepanier on the serve. It's a really good one. Diving just to keep it alive is McPherson. Donovan looks to set up Polash for the kill. It's dug out. Nice job by the Jays. McDonald now looking for the kill herself. It's tipped at the net, but still ends up on the side of Ithaca. Kennedy Ryan now looking for the tip over. Goes into the net. Somehow the Jays keep it alive. McDonald. Trepanier sets it over. It's going to be a double touch on Tiana Trepanier. Tough call there going against the senior. 8-2 our score. Shepherd with the lead. McPherson on the serve for Ithaca. Big moment here for the Yellow Jackets. I feel like if they're going to make a comeback, if they're going to make a run, something needs to start here. Setting up Smith for the kill on the far side, and she gets it. Another thing to think about that I'm just now kind of learning, I don't see the senior Maddie Roth out there for Shepherd tonight. Maybe something to ask the coaches about as well. because she is one of the big-time players, and she's been missing, although her and Emma Smith do resemble each other, and so that they fooled me on the numbers. My bad to anybody out there listening. But the story is right now, Shepherd up 9-2. Nice block at the net. Blenarchek keeps it alive somehow. Kennedy Ryan to McPherson. Back to Ryan for the kill, and it's good. Blenarchek tried to get her hands on it in the back row, but there was a little too much heat on that one from Kennedy Ryan, who will now be on the serve for Ithaca. 9-3 our score. Shepherd in front here in the third set. They already lead it 2-0. Paynier for the back row attack now, and it's going to go out of bounds. Not a bad play, though, from Emma Smith. She's kind of had the hot hand, you could say. She's tried finding something for the back row. Wasn't there. 9-4. Shepherd in front here in set number 3. Nice dig from Emma Smith. Trepanier looking to set up McDonald for the kills. A big block at the net from Alyssa Polash. Polash, the sophomore. McDonald, the sophomore, meeting at the net that time. It was a really, really good block from Emma Polash. Ryan remains on the serve. Nice little run here for the senior. Just when Ithaca needed it as well. Looking for the kill is Florian. It's dug out by the Jackets. Nice job by Skeeth. A nice dig on the other side. This time is Smith coming up with the dig, and then nice play at the net from Florine. But that was a great dig from the back row and Emma Smith. And I start thinking about what she's done here tonight. She's been all over the place for the Jays. I got a substitution coming in for Shepherd. Coming in and on the serve is going to be Bree Sprague. 10-5 our score. Shepherd with the lead. They're already up 2-0. With a left-handed serve and a good call by Coach Zaharko to bring in Bree Sprague as she gets the ace right away on the float serve. Timeout coming from Ithaca. They need it. 11-5 as our score. Shepherd with the lead. They're already up 2-0. They won set number 1 going away 25-11. Set number 2 was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We were tied at 24, and then it ended up being Shepherd 27-25. Now here we are in set number 3. Jayla Trepanier with a nice little start, nice little run from her serve position. I believe she had 4 points in a row for the Jays to get things going. We've got a couple kills from her sister Bailey, a couple kills from McDonald, a couple kills from Emma Smith, one from Marissa Florine. Shepherd with the 11-5 lead here in set number 3. And again, really cool thing with Shepherd and Ithaca getting together. A lot of the stuff benefiting the B4 Foundation here tonight. All the girls had on the B4 Foundation shirts. And it's one of those nights that's a little bit bigger than the event that's happening here tonight. 11-5 the score. Back in with the left-handed serve is Bree Sprague. Beautiful ace moments ago for her. See if she can make it happen again for the Jays. And if you're Ithaca, it's kind of last gasp time right here. Sprague mishandles this one, and it goes into the net. Alyssa Polash will be on the serve for Ithaca. Coming back into the game is Emma Roars. Nice dig from the back row from Shepherd. McDonald looking for the little tip man to kill, and she'll get it. Beautiful play there from Elise McDonald. Again, just a sophomore. No matter what sport McDonald plays, she just has a chance to be an outstanding athlete. But I think softball is her number 1. Again, might have set definitely set the freshman home run record for Shepherd last year. And if she continues, she stays healthy, she could really have a chance to go for that all-time MHSAA home run record for softball. Pretty cool stuff. Blenarchek on the serve. And something happened right there. There was a mistake, and it'll now be Ithaca serve with a point going to Shepherd. Didn't exactly see what happened there on the signal from the official. Again, your boys still learning a whole lot about volleyball here in the early going. Shepherd sends it over. Trepanier with a nice tip. Diving to try and save it is Kennedy Ryan, giving all the effort she can, but it's going to be a point nonetheless for the Blue Jays, and a really intelligent play at the net from Trepanier. Substitution coming into the game. Natalie Donnelly is going to come back in, replacing Arissa Flory. And a couple nice blocks, nice kill out there as well on that front row. Donnelly coming back in on the serve. Donovan trying to set up her teammate Roars with the kill. Nice dig from Donnelly. Trepanier tries to keep it alive. Almost getting it back over the net was Bree Sprague. But those are the big effort plays that are so fun to watch in volleyball. Girls diving all over the place, just trying to do anything they can to get one part of their hand on the ball to keep it alive for their teammates. 13-8, Shepherd with the lead. Sprague with the pass to Trepanier, trying to set up Emma Smith for the kill. It's dug out by Ithaca. Now Roar's looking for the kill. It's blocked at the net by Emma Smith. Another big play at the net from the senior. 14-8. Shepherd in front. Substitution coming into the game. Tiana Trepanier coming back in to replace Bree Sprague. That one's going to go into the net for Shepherd, 14-9. And if you're Ithaca, you just feel like you just got to get in the lead here in this one. If we're able to do that, maybe you can make something happen. As I've mentioned, Alyssa Polash here tonight. Haven't mentioned Emma Polash once, the only other senior with Kenny Ryan. I see her over there on the bench keeping stats, and so that's a big, big miss for Ithaca to not have one of your two seniors out there. But Shepherd not worried about that themselves as they have the 14-9 lead here in set number 3. For the block at the net of the Jays, it's sent over by McPherson. Now a little setter dump from Trepanier, and it's going to make things wide open at the net for Emma Smith, as she gets another kill. Woo, boy. Can you think about that? Zaid Batchelder, baller of the game, brought to you in part by our friends at Weefrich Financial. What a night for Emma Smith out there. Donnelly with a nice dig to keep it alive. 15-9 our score right now. McDonald looked for the kill at the net. It goes off the net, but somehow keeping it alive is the aforementioned Kenny Ryan. It seems like every time I say keeping something alive, it's Ryan. And what a kill just on the back row for Tiana Trepanier. And right now, it's all Shepherd all the time. They lead it 2-0. Our score 16-9. The sophomore Bailey Trepanier on the serve for the Jays. And it's going to be an ace. Diving to try and get it was Carly Marshall. But it's going to be an ace for Trepanier. 17-9 the score. Another good serve from Trepanier that's tough to handle for Ithaca. Looking for the kill. It's going to be Trepanier. It's touched on the back row, so the point will go to Shepherd. Diving to try and get a hand on it was Chloe Skeef. Might have been out of bounds if she let it go, but easier said than done. I believe that was Tiana Trepanier who got that one. Bailey Trepanier remains on the serve. Diving looking to set up Polash. It's going to be long. 19-9. Shepherd in front by a whole lot right now. Got another timeout on the floor coming from Coach Carla McDonald. Why not? You might as well use it because you can't take them with you when you go. 19-9 our score here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Again, a big shout out to some of our big sponsors. Woods Household Appliance in Clare, Weefrich Financial, our friends at the Bird All-American Grill in downtown Mount Pleasant, Bill's Custom Fab, Barberry Law, and Gates Drilling and Service. Yeah, we don't really got a whole lot of the Gates Drilling and Service halftime report in this one, but we will have that coming up for you on Friday with a big-time Jack Pine football matchup as Clare hosts Shepherd, and it's going to be homecoming night. And Clare comes into that game at 5-1, Shepherd coming in at 1-5, so obviously big favorites for Clare. But just like this one, anytime you get those two teams matched up, you know it's going to be a special night and a special game. It's also going to be homecoming for Shepherd as well. We have more volleyball action for you Thursday as Mount Pleasant hosts Bay City Central and Saginaw Valley League action. We need to do some type of mid-season report with all of our volleyball and a two-thirds season report with all of our football coaches. Nice kill from Elise McDonald for the point. 20-9, Shepherd in front. If already trailing 2-0, it is now dire straits mode if you are the Lady Jackets. Donna looking to set up the kill for Ryan. Ryan just has to set it over. Now look for the killer, Trepanier. Nice dig in the back row from Chloe Skeeth. Now Ryan looking to hammer this one over. She does, but it's dug out by Shepherd. Nice job by Donnelly. Now looking for the kill is McDonald. It's going to go long. 20-10 now the score. That's one thing you can say about this young Yellow Jackets volleyball team. There's no quitting these girls. They lost 25-11 and lost a heartbreaking set number 2 trying to tie it back up. They had a lead over 20 points but just couldn't close it out. McDonald looking for the tip there, but they continue to fight here down in the third set, 20-10. And a nicely placed kill that time from Alyssa Polash on the back row. It's got to be so tough to decide, almost like a hitter, split second, deciding whether or not you're going to swing at a pitch. I feel like it's very similar when you're going up for that hit. Are you going to try and really hammer that thing down, or are you going to try and put a little touch on it as well? Nice job there by the Jackets. Blenarchek tries to dig this one out, but it's a fantastic serve from Ithaca, and so it will be an ace for Miss Kaylee McPherson. Just a couple of those tonight for the Jackets. 20-12 our score. Shepherd leads at 2-0. Donnelly to McDonald. Trepanier has to set it over, and it's a great location as it goes for the point. 21-12. And Shepherd's back on the serve with Emma Smith, who has had an absolutely wonderful night tonight. When we look at things, no Maddie Roth, no Emma Polash, taking on a pair of the best seniors for each of the teams here. Smith, a nice play that time. Blenarchek. Trepanier just sends it over. Chance for Ithaca to set something up here. McPherson trying to set up Ryan for the kill. It's going to be a little long. 22-12 the score. Shepherd with the lead. 22-12 here in set 3. 27-25. Shepherd won set 2. 25-11. They won set number 1. Smith on the serve. And she's going to not get the ace as they do a great job just getting it over, but it will be an ace as it goes out of bounds. 23-12. Yeah, that Zaid Batchelder, baller of the game, baller of the night. It is looking like Emma Smith's got her name kind of penciled in right now. She's been fantastic for the Lady Jays. McPherson looking for the setter dump, trying to knock it right back down was Florine. She just mistimed it for a moment. That would have been a point for Shepherd, but she just hit it on the wrong side of the net there. 23-11. Kenny Ryan on the serve for the Jackets. She has been the heart of this team tonight, trying to do everything she can to keep them in it. A little tip over for Trepanier. They're going to say she touched the net, so the point will go to Ithaca. 24-14 the score. Set number 3, Chris Bachman here with you from the Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Talk more about that Mumford Oil and Supply assist to the game. Jayla Trepanier has been fantastic from her setter position. She sets up McDonald for the kill there, but it's dug out. Ryan somehow gets it back in play for her team, but it's going to be a kill at the net for Florine. And it's now match point for Shepherd, and they've got a whole lot of opportunities for it as they lead it 24-14 here in set number 3. They're already up 2-0. Here comes a serve from Trepanier, almost an ace. Jackets barely able to handle it. They get it over with McPherson. Trepanier looking for the set for Florine. She's blocked at the net. Nice play from Alyssa Polash at the net to keep her team alive. 24-15 the score. On the serve will be the aforementioned Alyssa Polash. Like her and Kenny Ryan may have been the 2 best players tonight for Ithaca out there. For Shepherd, and the trio of Trepaniers have been great. McDonald's been great. Emma Smith has been great. Donnelly's been great. Blenarchek has been great. And they just all played very, very well out there. That's why they lead 2-0. And just to close it out there, and they do! With McDonald getting the kill. I've got her for 5 kills in set number 3. What a fantastic way to close it out for the sophomore as the Shepherd Blue Jays roll here. 3-0 in this one. What an absolute fantastic night for the Lady Jays. Anytime you can beat Ithaca, if you're a Shepherd fan, you are super excited about that. But again, Kennedy Ryan, Alyssa Polash gave everything they could for the Yellow Jackets as well. But it wasn't enough tonight as Shepherd played fantastic, winning it 3-0. Taking that last one, the scoreboard already empty. I believe I had it 25-16. That's what we're going to write down at least. Shepherd going away a winner. Coming back with your Bird All-American Grill post-game show right after this to put a bow on this Shepherd victory here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Bill's Custom Fab.
The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years.
Hey, Rowan, want to toss the ball around?
No thanks.
A quick game of chess?
Maybe later.
Want me to teach you to ride a bike?
Pop, we did all that when I was little.
I guess you're right. Marbury Law's kept me so busy, time has just flown by.
There is one thing, though. You got any cookies?
Thought you'd never ask.
For over 4 decades, ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good, ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical. Handsome Ben's Fab provides professional fabrication work for your home or business. MIG, TIG, and ARC AWS certified, Handsome Ben can fabricate your dreams with steel, aluminum, and stainless steel. Handsome Ben brings 20 years of professional fabrication experience to you. Call Handsome Ben today at 989-802-2405.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes. Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to the action one more time here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Chris Spockman high atop the court here at Shepherd High School. The Lady Jays a winner over Ithaca, 25-11, 27-25, and I think I had 25-16. I might be a little off there, but boy, Lady Jays just really came to play here tonight. The Trepanier sisters did a fantastic job. Jailer from her setter position, Tiana and Bailey doing the kills when they got set up. Elise McDonald, Emma Smith, Rissa Florian were all dominant on the front row. Morgan Blenarczyk, Natalie Donnelly, fantastic on the back row. Shepherd moves to 15-7-1 on the year. Ithaca falls to 8-14-1 on the year. So one thing left to do here on this evening, and that is talk about the Zaid Batchelder baller of the game. We'll do it right after Zaid's song.
Well, hey there, Zaid. This song of love is just for you. So turn it up. Peekaboo, Zaid, I see you, and we wrote a song about what you do. Like listening to music and going outside, wearing a smile on your face so wide, yeah.
Welcome back into the Bird All-American Grill post-game show here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. The Zaid Batchelder baller of the game, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply. Well, this assist of the game from Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is going to go to Tiana Trepanier. Always going to go to a setter, I feel like, when it comes to the high school volleyball, because they're the one dropping the dimes out there for our teammates. But it's the Bill's Custom Fab fabrication of the game, too, as well. Emma Smith, some big-time blocks and some big-time kills, but I think my favorite play from her came in the first set. She had a big block at the net and just went right down to the floor on the other side, giving the Jays the point and, I believe, the serve. But it was a big-time night for the Lady Jays, a big out-of-conference victory for Shepherd as they continue to roll through Jack Pine play and try and come out on the top of the conference. I believe Gladwin, Beaverton also going to try and have something to say about that as well. And I'm now going to be joined here on the Bird All-American Grill postgame show by my dear friend, and I don't know how much she necessarily works at the Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant anymore, but part of the Bridenstine family, Miss Allison Curtis, being forced to throw on the headset here as we kind of close things out here on our Bird All-American Grill postgame show. Allison, 3-0. Obviously, I'm a guy who's becoming, more and more of an Ithaca fan and want to see Ithaca do well. But as two Shepherd alums, it was a pretty good night tonight for Shepherd. What did you see from the girls out there?
I was in the concessions the whole time.
Well, you know what? Even more.
I saw part of the last game. They looked good.
Yep. And Emma Smith was absolutely fantastic. Your girl, Elise McDonald, I was talking about how last year you and I were talking about her numbers for the home runs. She might have a chance to set that all-time home run record for the MHSAA, but I gave the Zaid Batchelder baller of the game to Miss Emma Smith. She was pretty fantastic tonight, nice. I thought. And so, but McDonald, I think I had her for 5 kills in that final set, and she's somebody who – she's just a sophomore. She's used to play. She's getting to know a new group of players, and so big future ahead for Elise McDonald, isn't there?
She's a lot of fun to watch. Good kid. Sweet girl.
And I don't think it matters the sport either. Does she play basketball in the winter?
You just put a ball in her hand, and she figures out how to use it.
And it doesn't
She's
really
fun
matter.
To watch no matter what.
Right.
She'll be playing basketball, I'm sure.
All
and
right.
then softball coming up.
Yeah, and you're the first Bridenstine or Curtis, I'll say, that I've been able to get on the air, and so thank you from the bottom of my heart to you guys at the Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant for being big-time sponsors for what I'm doing here. And I think, when it comes down to you guys and the Bird and what you want to do, what you guys want to do for quote-unquote advertising dollars, you guys are a mid-Michigan staple. You don't know. It's all about being involved in the community and doing good things for the community. I think that's why you're involved here, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. We appreciate everything you do, Chris.
And it's only going to get bigger and better. Our final here tonight, Shepherd 3-0 over Ithaca. Our Zaid Batchelder baller of the game, Miss Emma Smith. Fantastic night for her. Chris Bachman, Allison Curtis, signing off. I'll be back with you on Thursday for Mount Pleasant Bay City Central Volleyball on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.